All right, guys, let's jump right in and get started today. There's no cutting, there's no weeding. However, we do need to mask. And before we go over the products, and of course heat apply, I'm going to show you how to mask. Now, we used our CAD Cut Patterns material and did this really cool watercolor leopard print. If you haven't picked up on the focus for today, it's going to be leopard print. I know, it is a neutral, it's not going anywhere, but I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to incorporate a pattern into your design. So I've already cut out a piece of our medium tack carrier, our mask. Just gonna toss that to the side. And what I'm going to do is just kind of bend it in half, find it in the middle of the transfer, and then just let it lay out. Now I do need a squeegee, and I'm gonna just start in the middle and work my way to the ends. Now you're gonna hear all those little bubbles, but what I can do is actually just cut that out if need be. So now it looks like you've just sandwiched your design. And I am just going to trim this just a little bit because I do not like excessive amounts of unnecessary vinyl or carrier whenever I am heat applying. Next, you just rip the Band-Aid and it is complete. Let me just stick this guy back on here so I am not picking up any unnecessary junk from this table since it is my work table. All right, now that you can see everything, let's review those 3 different ways. Of course, our first way in this Mama Bear is creating just a standard text with an outline of another material. We do have multiple mix medias. So here it's just our Ultra Weed, so it's going to be a matte black, very, very thin, mixed with a pattern. Up next is creating a knockout, and that's when you knock out the letters in your artwork. So here we've got Wild at Heart, and then our accent pieces are going to be our metallic. And this is something that you could do in a variety of ways. You could use so many different shapes, and of course you could just keep it a solid shape as well. And then here we've got Go Jags. Now this is our new soft foam material, and we've actually knocked out the leopard pattern. So here we're using the actual CAD cut patterns with this watercolor leopard print, and then here we have taken a leopard print and then knocked out that material, creating an extra dimension and really just making this logo come to life. All right, you guys, first up for our Mama Bear shirt is going to be this District Raglan baseball style shirt. So I'm just gonna get this threaded on here. Now, all of these products between metallic, Ultra Weed, let's see, our foam, our soft foam, and our CAD Cut patterns, they all apply 300 degrees and under. Now our Ultra Weed that we will be applying with our Mama Bear actually applies at 260 to 300 degrees, but because everything else is going to be in that 300 temperature, we're gonna go ahead and right now my press is reading at 260. So forgive me on this loud sound, but we are gonna get applying. Now I will pre-press just for 4 seconds, and then Ultra Weed applies at 12, but because we have another layer, I am just gonna tack it down for 5 seconds, and then once we go in with our patterned, that will seal the deal. So just finding my midpoint. And I am, right now, I'm about 3.5 down. All right, you guys, let's go ahead, and I did not pre-press like I told you I was. So pre-pressing gets rid of wrinkles, any type of moisture, you know, just really makes it a really smooth surface for our vinyl. Okay guys, we're gonna just tack this. This is a hot peel. And then we are gonna come in with our mama bear in our CAD cut pattern. And then we are just going to lay it in the middle. Just notice that, oh, I was thinking these had little cavities in them, but they do not. All right, so our since this is express print, this is going to apply for 15 to 20 seconds. So I am just adjusting my time, that way my auto clam knows when to automatically open. Now this is a hot peel as well. And as you can see, easy peasy, our two application multicolor mama bear design is done. Okay, up next, this is a Bella canvas, almost like a acid wash look to a V-neck shirt. Now, this one is going to get our Wild at Heart design. Now, our metallic, which is going to be our second application, is a cold peel. So I am going to set that aside, and once we review, I'll peel it then. Okay, so same thing. I am just gonna try to find the center on this bad boy. Because it is an odd shaped heart, it's not 100% in the center. I am just going to line it up as much as possible. Now, keep in mind that we have a V-neck, and I don't want to go too far down on the design. All right, cover sheet. Same thing, it is that CAD cut patterns, so it will be a hot peel, but I just want to make sure that we did get adhered correctly. I'm going to give it just a little bit more. I'm seeing some of the sides do want to lift, so just make sure if you're using two colors that you do give it time to actually adhere as well. Now, the hardest part about this is just making sure that I have all of the hearts lined up correctly in the cavities. Now, metallic applies at 285 for 8 to 10 seconds. So I'm just gonna come in and increase to 9 seconds. We'll just meet in the middle. We are at 300 degrees, like I said, just because some of our materials need to be at that higher adherent, that higher temperature adhering point. That makes no sense. Okay, like I said, this is cold peel, but so you can see what it looks like. There you go. All right, last up, this is a district pullover, but I really liked the hem on this. It looks like it's unfinished. It has a little bit of unique characteristics to it, but it's also very, very lightweight, great for layering, and something somebody could wear year round. So because our logo is maybe school or sport or facility specific, whether you do maybe volleyball or softball in teams and competitively, doesn't have to be for a school. This is a piece that somebody could wear year round. Now, this is also a cold peel, but we only have one application, so we will be applying this for the full time. I will peel this along with the hearts once we do our full review. right, guys, I am going to let this cool and then we will peel and go review. Because people enjoy the peel, I wanted to do this as close up as possible. And I'm actually gonna start at this angle. That way my hands don't get in the way. So this is our new CAD Cut Soft Foam. We've been talking about it a lot, and it's just really an incredible product. So this is what it looks like once the carrier has been peeled, and it's just such a rich, deep color that it brings to the logos. Okay, so now let's do this one. Again, this was metallic and it's a cold peel. This one just peels like butter once it is cold. So really make sure that the logo has really cooled off. This was such a fun project for me to execute. I really hope you enjoyed it yourself. You know, here at Stahls, we are doing our best to provide you education, inspiration, and a little bit of fun along the way. I'm Kelly Walters. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, you always know, comment them below. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. And of course, if you're looking for a place to find all of these products, you can find them at stahls.com. We'll cut and weed it to you ready to be applied, or you can order these rolls yourself and cut for you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.